Hello, tender-hearted Cancer. I need to share something urgent with you today. Something that has been burning in my heart since I pulled your cards this morning. There is a truth that someone very close to you has been obscuring, not just hiding, but actively distorting. And the universe is no longer willing to let this illusion continue. I know you have been feeling it in your bones, that deep unease in your waters, the unsettling sense that the emotional foundation of your life is subtly shifting. That feeling in the pit of your nurturing spirit when certain conversations happen, or when you look into certain eyes. Your inner wisdom, your powerful protective intuition has been blaring at you, but your empathetic, loyal Cancer heart has been trying to rationalize it away, trying to find the good, trying to protect yourself from a disillusionment that might shatter the comforting sanctuary you've been building. But here is what the cards are showing me today, and it is urgent that you hear this message. The universe is orchestrating a massive revelation in your life, one that will require you to say farewell to something or someone you have been holding on to with all your might. I see the Tower card here, followed by the Death card. And while these might sound frightening, they are actually the gateway to the most sacred emotional blessing that has been waiting for you all along. You see, Cancer, sometimes the universe withholds our greatest blessings, not because we do not deserve them, but because we are too busy clinging to a version of security that isn't truly yours, blocking their arrival. The truth that is about to be revealed to you is not meant to hurt you. It is meant to liberate you. It is meant to release you from invisible, emotional chains that have kept your sensitive spirit confined. The cards are showing me that for months now, possibly even years, you have been operating under false pretenses, believing in a version of emotional reality that someone carefully crafted for you to see. This person, and the Eight of Swords, is confirming this has been masterfully manipulating your deep desire for belonging and security, weaving a narrative that felt comforting but was riddled with half-truths, showing you only what they wanted you to perceive, telling you only what they wanted you to believe. But Cancer, your intuitive powers are too strong to be fooled forever. You have been picking up on the inconsistencies, the subtle shifts in their emotional energy, the feeling that something is off even when their words sound reassuring. The Queen of Swords reversed is telling me that this person has been using their intellect to manipulate facts and distort your feelings, knowing exactly how to push your buttons, how to make you doubt your own emotional wisdom, how to keep you in a state of confusion, where you question your own perception of reality and your self-worth rather than questioning their honesty. This is what we call spiritual gaslighting, and deeply empathetic Cancers are particularly vulnerable to it because you crave genuine connection and want to believe in the integrity of others' affections. What I am seeing next in your spread is absolutely fascinating. The Ace of Cups is appearing, but it is surrounded by the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. This combination is telling me that a new, emotional, and spiritual beginning is trying to enter your life, a pure and divine blessing of love and profound fulfillment. But it cannot fully manifest while you are still grieving what you think you are losing, or rather, the loss of an idealized connection. The universe is asking you to understand that saying farewell to illusion is not a loss. It is an expansion of your heart space. Saying goodbye to someone who has been obscuring their truth from you is not abandonment. It is self-preservation of your authentic spirit. The divine blessing that awaits you, this beautiful Ace of Cups energy, is so pure and so powerful that it cannot coexist with deception and half-truths. It requires a clean slate, an honest foundation, a space where unapologetic emotional authenticity can flourish. The cards are showing me that someone new is waiting to enter your life, or perhaps someone from your past is waiting to return, but they cannot step forward while you are still energetically tied to this situation that is built on hidden truths. The Star card is appearing now, and this is bringing me such hope for you, Cancer. After the storm of revelation, after the tower falls and the truth is exposed, you are going to experience the most profound emotional healing and renewal. The Star is your card of divine blessing, showing that the universe has been preparing something magnificent for you, but it needed to clear away the emotional murkiness first. Think of it like renovating your home, your personal sanctuary. You cannot install beautiful new fixtures while the old broken ones are still in place. You cannot paint fresh walls while the old wallpaper is peeling. The farewell you are being asked to make is not a punishment, it is preparation. It is the universe saying, I have something so much better for your heart, but first we need to clear the space. The hidden truth that is about to be revealed is going to hurt initially. I will not lie to you about that. The Three of Swords confirms that there will be a moment of piercing clarity, a moment when you realize how long you have been living with deception. But please understand, this pain is temporary, while the liberation that follows is permanent. I am now seeing the Six of Wands, and this is phenomenal. After you move through this revelation and release, you are going to experience a level of victory and profound recognition for your emotional strength that you have never known before. The universe is going to reward your courage to protect your sacred heart space and say farewell to what no longer serves your highest path. People are going to see you differently, respect you, more admire your resilience and your ability to stand in your truth. The divine blessing is not just about romantic love or emotional fulfillment, though that is certainly part of it. It is about stepping into your power, claiming your emotional sovereignty, becoming the empowered Cancer who no longer accepts less than complete honesty and authenticity in all relationships and pursuits. The Emperor card is also making an appearance, which is powerful for a Cancer reading. It is showing me that you are about to establish new guiding principles, new rules for how people can interact with your emotional truth, new standards for what you will accept in your life. This is part of your divine blessing. This newfound mastery over your own emotional destiny and personal domain. Now I need to pause this reading for a moment, because I can feel that many of you are deeply resonating with this message about hidden truths and necessary farewells. Have you been sensing that someone in your life is not being completely honest with you? That feeling when their narrative doesn't quite add up, when their emotional energy shifts suddenly, when they become defensive about questions that should be simple to answer. I know how much this weighs on the open-hearted Cancer spirit, constantly questioning whether you are being overly sensitive or if your inner compass is trying to protect you. You are not crazy. You are not imagining things, and you are not being too sensitive. Your intuition is your protective superpower, and it has been trying to guide you toward this truth for a long time. If this message is hitting home for you, if you are feeling that mix of validation and apprehension about what is coming, please leave a comment saying, I am ready to embrace my sacred emotional truth. Sharing this affirmation not only helps you manifest the courage to face the truth and say the necessary farewells, but it also creates a powerful wave of support for other Cancers who are going through similar revelations. Your comment might be the sign another Cancer needs to trust their intuition and stop doubting themselves. We are all in this together, supporting each other through these profound transformations. Now let me continue with what else the cards are revealing about your divine blessing. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor now, Cancer, and what goes around is definitely coming around. The person who has been obscuring the truth from you is about to experience their own karma, and you do not need to do anything to make this happen. The universe has been keeping score, watching how they have been treating your precious, deeply feeling. Cancer, heart, and justice is about to be served. The Justice card itself is appearing in your spread, confirming that divine balance is being restored. What was hidden in darkness is being brought to light. What was unfair is being made right. What was taken from you is being returned tenfold. This is part of your divine blessing, this cosmic rebalancing that catapults you back into your rightful place as a beacon of emotional truth. The Ten of Pentacles is showing me that the blessing coming your way includes material, abundance, and long-term security. Perhaps the person hiding the truth from you was also blocking your emotional growth or your ability to build a truly safe home in some way. Maybe they were jealous of your capacity for love, threatened by your gifts, or actively sabotaging your efforts while pretending to support you. Whatever the case, their removal from your life or the exposure of their deception is going to unlock abundance that has been waiting for you. I am seeing the Two of Cups now, and this is beautiful. After you say farewell to deception, a true soul connection is coming into your life. This could be romantic, but it does not have to be. It could be a fellow soul who becomes like family, a spiritual mentor who understands your depth completely, or, yes, it could be the romantic partner you have been praying for. The key here is authenticity. This new connection will be built on complete honesty, mutual empathy, and genuine care for each other's well-being. There will be no hidden emotional agendas, no manipulation, no need to question their motives or words. You will feel the difference immediately. Your body will relax in their presence instead of tensing up. Your intuition will signal safety instead of warning. Your heart will open naturally instead of protecting itself behind a hardened shell. This is what you deserve, Cancer. And this is what has been trying to come to you but could not, while you were still enmeshed with someone who was not being truthful. The Page of Cups is appearing now with a message. Someone is going to reach out to you very soon with an apology or a profound confession. This might be the person who has been hiding the truth finally ready to come clean. Or it might be someone else who knew about the deception but did not know how to tell you. Either way, this communication is going to validate everything you have been feeling. It is going to confirm that you were not misguided, that your internal compass was spot on all along, that the things you noticed were real red flags, not imaginary problems. The Page of Cups also brings an invitation, possibly to a new beginning, a fresh start, or a chance to rebuild something on a foundation of truth this time. Whether you accept this invitation is entirely up to you, and the cards are not telling you what to choose. They are simply showing you that the option will be presented. The Sun card is illuminating everything now, and this is your ultimate divine blessing. After the darkness of deception, after the pain of saying farewell, after the courage it takes to face the truth, you are going to experience joy like you have never known before. The Sun represents authentic happiness, boundless success, vibrant vitality, and unshakable emotional clarity. You are going to see everything clearly, understand why things happened the way they did, and most importantly, you are going to see your own worth reflected back to you from the universe. The divine blessing includes a level of self-love and self-respect that you have been struggling to maintain while dealing with someone else's deception. You are going to realize that you are worthy of complete honesty, that you deserve relationships where you never have to question someone's motives, that your nurturing Cancer spirit is not a weakness to be exploited, but a strength. Be celebrated. The Nine of Cups is here, the wish fulfillment card, showing me that something you have been secretly wishing for is about to manifest. This wish might be something you have not even admitted to yourself because it seemed too good to be true, or because you felt guilty for wanting it while you were still attached to the situation built on hidden truths. But the universe has heard your secret wishes. The ones you whisper in the darkness, the ones you write in journals, you hide, the ones you think about but never say out loud. These wishes are part of your divine blessing, and they are going to manifest in ways that exceed your expectations. The universe wants to spoil you, Cancer, to shower you with blessings that make up for all the deception you have endured, all the spiritual gaslighting you have survived, all the times you doubted your own intuition because someone else made you feel misguided for noticing the truth. The Magician card is appearing now, and this is showing me that you are about to discover just how powerful you really are as a creator of your own destiny. Once the truth is revealed and you say farewell to what has been holding you back, you are going to realize that you have all the tools you need to create the life you want. The person who was hiding things from you may have also been diminishing your sense of personal agency, making you feel like you needed them, like you could not succeed without them, like you were not capable of standing on your own. This was part of their deception, keeping you emotionally dependent so they could maintain control. But Cancer, you are about to discover that you are the magician of your own beautiful journey. You have the power to manifest, to create, to transform, to achieve anything you set your heart and mind to. This awakening to your own power is perhaps the greatest divine blessing of all. The Four of Wands is showing me celebration and spiritual homecoming. After this period of revelation and farewell, you are going to find yourself surrounded by people who truly love and support you. These might be family members or friends who have been waiting for you to see the truth, who have been biting their tongues because they did not want to interfere, who have been praying for your awakening. They are going to welcome you with open arms, celebrate your courage, and support you as you step into your divine blessing. There is also a sense of coming home to yourself, returning to your authentic self who got lost in someone else's deception. You are going to remember who you were before this situation, but you are going to be even stronger, wiser, and more powerful as a seasoned nurturer because of what you have survived. The Temperance card is bringing balance back into your life. The divine blessing includes a restoration of your inner emotional wisdom, your spiritual equilibrium, your sense of harmony with the universe's grand design. You have been living in chaos, whether you realized it or not, because deception creates energetic turbulence. It throws everything off balance, makes you question everything, keeps you in a constant state of anxiety and uncertainty. Once the truth is revealed, and you say farewell to the source of deception, you're going to feel a peace that might initially feel like uncharted territory to you. You might not even realize how much emotional anxiety you have been carrying until it suddenly lifts. This return to balance is going to affect every area of your life, improving your health, your sleep, your relationships, your home life, everything. The Queen of Cups is here, and she is you, Cancer, in your full power and glory. This is who you become after facing the truth and claiming your divine blessing. The Queen of Cups is empathetic, intuitive, emotionally intelligent, but with wise discernment, loving, but with healthy boundaries. She knows her worth and does not accept anything less than what she deserves. She trusts her deep intuition completely and never doubts what her inner voice tells her. She is the master of her own emotional journey, no longer at the mercy of other people's manipulations or deceptions. This is your destiny, Cancer, to become this empowered version of yourself who can love deeply without losing her emotional independence, who can be nurturing without being naive, who can be sensitive without being fragile. The Fool card is appearing as your new beginning. After you say farewell to what has been false, you get to start fresh with the profound wisdom you have gained, but without the baggage of past deceptions. The Fool represents infinite potential, thrilling new emotional adventures, and the courage to take magnificent leaps of faith. Your divine blessing includes opportunities you never imagined, paths you never knew, existed possibilities that were hidden from you while you were trapped in someone else's web of deception. You are about to embark on the most exciting chapter of your life, one where you are free to be yourself, to pursue your dreams, to love without fear, to trust without doubt, to live without constantly looking over your shoulder, wondering what is real and what is not. The World card is crowning your spread, showing me that this divine blessing is about completion and boundless wholeness. Everything that has been fragmented is finding its place in your expansive emotional world. Everything that has been hidden is being revealed. Everything that has been blocked is being released. You are about to experience a level of fulfillment and completion that you have been seeking your entire life. This freedom, this authenticity, this unvarnished truth. The farewell you must say is not an ending, but a completion of a cycle that needed to close so a new one could begin. The divine blessing is not just one thing, but a complete transformation of your entire life. It is the universe's way of saying, you have suffered enough with deception and half-truths. Now it is time for you to experience what real love, real truth, real blessing feels like. If this message has touched your Cancer spirit today, please know that our paths crossing was not accidental. The universe orchestrated this moment, ensuring you would hear these words exactly when you needed them most. This channel exists to be your sanctuary during times of uncertainty, your guide when the emotional landscape becomes too dense to navigate alone, and your light when the truth feels too vast to comprehend. If the cards have spoken directly to your soul today, if you felt that mix of recognition and anticipation, consider subscribing to Prophetic Tales and activating notifications. This way, whenever the universe has an urgent message for Cancers, you will be among the first to receive it. Each zodiac sign faces unique challenges and carries special gifts. And here we understand the profound empathy, the powerful protective intuition, and the deep need for emotional security that only a true Cancer can fully comprehend. This is a safe space where your visions are validated, where your intuition is celebrated, and where we work together to unlock the divine blessings that the universe has reserved specifically for you. Join our community of tender-hearted and intuitive souls who understand that seeking truth deeply is not a weakness, but a superpower. You are no longer alone in navigating these profound truths and necessary farewells. Share in the comments how this reading has resonated with your current situation, as your experience might be the lighthouse another Cancer needs to find their way through their own revelation. Until our next spiritual encounter, remember this: you are a divinely protected soul whose emotional depth is a gift, whose intuition is a protective current, and whose heart, though it has been misguided, is about to receive the authentic freedom and truth it has always deserved. The farewell you must say is not a loss but a liberation, an expansion of your soul's sanctuary. The truth being revealed is not a betrayal, but a blessing in disguise. Your divine blessing is not coming someday. It is already in motion, already clearing the path, already preparing to shower you with more love, abundance, and joy than your beautiful Cancer heart can imagine. Trust the process, trust your intuition, and most importantly, trust that the universe has been fighting for your freedom all along, working behind the scenes to expose deception and deliver you to your destiny. You're about to witness just how beloved and free you really are.